Yo, what's the word, man? You already know the vibes, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn shit. We won't cue some music in a minute. We gonna cue up some music in a minute. Titled this joint "Not Enough," because that's exactly what's going on. Niggas don't got enough. They don't got enough. What's the word? Hope you're having a great day or great evening, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Max, what's goody? Max, I got a story to tell, man. So basically, right? As I follow battle rap, and one of my favorite battle rappers right now in the game. 'Cause, I mean, this is weird. Like every single step is being examined and scrutinized, right? So I love it because when you're solid, when you're standing on 100, it's nothing, nothing that you really have to worry about. It's the only thing that does come into mind is the fact that people try to take words out of context. So because Cassidy technically isn't a battle rapper, he's a rapper that can battle. And like he said in his battle versus Goods, battle rap and the battle rappers that sent for me, right? So the table is set, and Cassidy is like, yo, listen, man, I'll take anybody you bring. And the leagues decide who they want to bring. So, let's just say, let's take it in a film, right? You have Rocky, right? Let's just call it Rocky, right? And Rocky, let's just say Rocky says, you know what? I boxed a long time ago. I had a match that people saw. Matter of fact, let's call it Kimbo, right? Kimbo Slice used to box on YouTube back in the day, right? On the street, hand to hand. They'll bet money with some guy like see my man walking up right here. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, what's up, man? You fight? All right, we fight. What up? You want to box? Let's box, man. We gonna box for some bread. Bare knuckle. Whoever win, get the money. Boom. Kimbo was knocking everybody out, right? So now they turn around and let's just say UFC wasn't formed, but somebody from UFC's kick got wind of it and was like, yo, we gonna form UFC now because we could package this thing up and make money from it, right? So they packaged it up and make money from it, and then people from it was like, yeah, but they heard about this Kimbo dude, and they want beef, they want it in, they want the smoke with Kimbo, right? And then so Kimbo's like, man, listen, man, you're not ready. For most of the people, don't you give props to some guys, like he might say, Ken Shamrock, you like Shamrock, you good. You feel me? Matter of fact, pull up with me and we gonna spar against some other dudes. Feel me? But I'm not gonna give you that work, man. You're not ready. You got some other ones that's come in the game. Let's just call them Tito Ortiz and Royce Gracie, right? Royce Gracie, like, man, fuck that, man. Yo, listen, man, you losing to me. They say, you know what, nigga, you get your chicken up. I'll give you a shot. Get your chicken up, you get this shot, and it doesn't go well for you, right? You lose, right? You lose in a decision. No, you lose straight up. So boom, you're out of here. So now years go by, and then there's more that come about that's doing their thing, right? You with me? Right? There's more, that come about. Royce Gracie still doing his thing, but he got a couple other guys that's doing their thing from his team. Kim Shamrock and them say he keep it moving. He got more guys that come in under him, his kind of style. And then, the money, the platform just continues to grow and become more lucrative, while the Kimbo guy, he's basically just chilling and at the same time watching something that he helped pioneer just grow monetarily and in popularity, and just get more notoriety. So And the people are still like asking for you, and it's still rumors of whether or not you'll battle somebody else or come back and fight Royce Gracie again. And you're like, you know what, we're gonna do it, man. Let's do it. Set it up. If the money is right, we'll do it. Bring whoever you bring, and you bring somebody else, and that was a decision, right? You get you get a Cormier, right? Cormier comes in, he fights well. It looks like he fights well because he looking good, but really he almost caught brain damage in the fight, and it went the distance. And some people feel like because they love Cormier so much that they should have gave him the win against uh, uh, Kimbo, even though Kimbo first round knocked him out crazy, but the ref called foul, so he discounted it, woke him back up, and he fought the rest of the fight, and so ended like that. So now, you feel me? That's over, right? But there's still talks, a lot of talks, right? You with me still? All right, because there's more and more talks and more talks, and then it's like, the Kimbo, right? I should have used John Jones, but anyway, the Kimbo's like, yo, listen, man, you know what? He talks to his camp and he's like, yo, my next fight is coming up, and it's against Timmy Tough Toes, right? Timmy Tough Nose, right? Whatever you want to call it, right? Timmy Tough Guy, right? So you got Timmy Tough Guy coming up, and instead of the big Max Kellerman guys getting the scoop and dropping it on ESPN, you hear it on the Talib Kweli podcast. You're like, what? I don't even listen to Talib Kweli podcast. Exactly. You didn't hear listen to Talib Kweli podcast, but Talib Kweli, it's just so happened to be Kimbo's boy, for example. Let's just make it, for sake of the argument, right? Say, yo, he's talking on this podcast. He said, listen, man, I know it's another fight coming up, and it's Kimbo and Timmy Tough Toes. And the people are like, you gotta be shitting me. And then you're like, nah, man, it's going down because he's the least expected. You hear rumors of it going down with him, and maybe let's just call it John Jones or, somebody else, right? And then it's like, nah, that's not it. But people are coming out saying, yo, John Jones and Kimbo is going down. It's going down on ECW. And when you get an ECW, when you look around, it's like no signs of that, no validity to it. They're like John Jones like, nah, nobody reached out to us. That's not the truth. You're looking crazy now. And then you got the small Talib Kweli blog, you got the little channels, the what we could call it, Doggy Diamonds blog, that says, yo, nah, it's confirmed, it's going down. And so now the Max Kellerman is like, this is insane. The Stephen A. Smiths are like, I can't believe this. This is definitely not the truth. If it is true, then something must be terribly wrong because I didn't tell it to you first. And so now you can't even figure out where this is coming from, or you figured out that it's coming from exactly from Kimbo, directly to his team, to the Talib Khalis and them guys, the Doggy Diamonds and them guys, like even the star, like you could have like a dude like Star Buck Wild and be like, wow, I'm seeing that, I'm looking around and I'm seeing guys talking and chatting, and well, at the end of the day, when you look around, you check the timestamps, as you can see, it must be true. It's going down, and the sources, or the source, are those people that's connected directly to Kimbo himself, right? So now what? But what happened? This wasn't supposed to be like nobody like you can't know. But dudes didn't want to even believe. So that's like now me telling you, Max, or anybody else that's on here watching it live or on the replay, right? Yo, Cassidy is battling on the 21st. Damn, mosquitoes biting. Cassidy battling on the 21st of September in Philly, his hometown. The URL is having their first ever event in Philly. It's going down, and Arsenal is the opponent. Because we're going to get to why it's not enough just now. All right? What if I told you that, right? The Arsenal is the opponent. It's Cassidy, the 21st September 2019 in Philly, the first ever card with the URL, the biggest league, right? Like if it was Kimbo in his hometown, UFC in his hometown, the biggest fight, you know what I'm saying? Basically coming up, one of the, best opponents you could choose. Now, this is why I say that. And this is why I say, are the URL guys enough? And why and basically, why didn't Smack choose one of the URL guys? Because they're not enough. You're not enough. So he had to go outside. He had to outsource to try to stop the bleeding. Because right now, you got big money that you got to put out. Big money. Right, Smack? Right, Beasley? Y'all got to put out a nice bag. And it's going to come back. This is what I'm saying, man. I know y'all not worried. You know what I'm saying? But it's just what we do, like as men, I guess, right? Like black men from the hood, come from struggle. We are still learning how to be wealthy and learning the ways of wealth. And perfect practice makes perfect. So if we, and not just black men, everybody, right? So, and I also know we got to deal with personalities of people. But at the end of the day, the real is the real, man. And the real BRC shows and proves that the URL battles are not enough. Because if they were, then you wouldn't need to bring out Arsenal, who has his own league, who does his own thing, who went on, and I don't own the rights to that 50 Cent music that's playing in the background. Somebody bumping that in the car. Arsenal went on a Funkmaster Flex, did his thing, pulled out some money, said, only battle rapper to get on here, and ain't how to get permission from Smack. You feel me? Protected the real. My man Maximilian, appreciate that. That's my thing, Max. At the end of the day, I may have lost people with my dissertation, if you will, but I titled this Not Enough because I was saying this a while ago, that the only battlers I think that can really compete with Cassidy are battlers who are not under the umbrella of the URL. No, not even that they are battlers who just happen to not be under the umbrella of URL, if you would, right? Because I thought about rappers like Danny Myers, who in my opinion is not like a URL guy. He's not exclusively signed to URL. He doesn't just battle on URL. He pretty much battles anywhere, everywhere. And I thought that he has that ability to be versatile enough to possibly to stay in there and battle with Cassidy. You know what I mean? He would make more sense, in a lot of senses to me than a lot of people. But with Cassidy, again, we have this thing where he's such a big name that you're not gonna be able to beat him on the strength of you don't have enough experience. Not even about your status. It's like The way Cassidy talked in that last round against Goods, it was like a cheat code because you can't do this, you never did that, and nobody ever did that to you. So if you got outclassed, because you couldn't talk money, you get me? Because remember, and I just realized this. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes like crazy too. But I just remember when Goods was like, yeah, they asking me if I could talk money versus versus Cassidy. He said, what else you think I'm gonna do? Then when you get to the battle, he said, the smooth handicap goods or the Tay Rock goods. Nothing y'all pick. And you didn't really talk no money. It wasn't no really money you could talk. And so the last round, Cassidy was talking money, and people, are being like, what do you call it, sarcastic or cynical, and would ask questions like, "Yo, would you talk about like Camelback and da?" I'm like, what? Dubai is where the Camelback shit is at, right? When people go, listen, man. Who don't want to go there? Like, who niggas always crying about, yo, I'm going to Dubai or I'm going to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Or I want to go to Dubai and shit like that. So, have you ever? Come on, man. I don't even got to get into it. He basically did what he did with that, and so back to my point about not enough. I was saying that there are battlers like Daylight, Pat Stay, who, to me, are better than all of the people who battle in URL. Pat Stay beat uh, Tay Rock, right? DNA pretty much left URL, so who in URL could see DNA? You know, in a fair environment, because that's what we're talking about too. Fair environment, battle rap, go at it. So, who's the best on URL? Is it K-Shine? Right? K-Shine having debate Tay Rock, and Tay Rock lose to Pat Stay. K-Shine said, damn, how do you beat Pat Stay? You know what I'm saying? So the logic behind what I'm saying is that Pat Stay is a big name, right? But the world will lose their mind if Pat Stay battle cast right now. I'm just talking what probably gets talked about behind the scenes to certain degrees. Certain people will see this and be like, yo, you know what? He's funny. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He his business mind is kind of sharp. You know, and I mean, it's not rocket science, and I'm probably off base in a lot of ways. But these are my opinions. These are my thoughts, and you let me know what you think about them in the comments if you want. Leave a comment or share your thoughts. You know, so I'm basically saying, we are here at this point with Goods is I don't know what he's doing in regards to oh yeah, he's got the 2-on-2 with Charlie Clips coming up, Summer Impact. But Cassidy's next battle will be against Arsenal. And John the Don is really not like a URL guy. Like, who's the best dude in URL? He said, you told me how it looked, and almost people influenced it through the paid bloggers, boo crowd, reject. Elephant in the room. Oh, I ain't saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mob 252. Word. Salute, Mob. Word. Yeah. So it's just a lot of weird shit. It was definitely weird energy. You know what I mean? And so with that said, off the Philly, man. Can we get it? We could get a home game now, right? First one was out west with Cassidy, right? The next one is the other one was down south, right? In Atlanta, and now we up top, east coast. New York could pop out, Jersey could pop out, everybody could pop out, no matter where you at. But I'm just saying, it's fair grounds. I know a lot of the heads from Philly are saying that Philly ain't gonna be partial to Cassidy. It's all good. It's crabs in a barrel, and they can be nasty if they want to be nasty. It all depends. It's still gonna be a dogfight in there. You're gonna have to show up. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to show up. But again, my point in this video, if you just tuning in, is that my opinions were that the URL battlers were not enough, right? And so Smack had to outsource. Can't let these guys know what's going on. Probably pay Arsenal way more bread than these guys would have got. I don't know that to be true, but I'm just speculating. It's all in the content, right? Speculating that Oz probably got a good bag. Because Oz is an international battler. They're called Oz to go headline in Europe right now. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. Oz has music to a certain degree, has a connection with Snoop Dogg publicly, So he's a big name. So the whole aspect of the masses to be skewed or swayed by Cass's popularity, nah, you're not gonna go there. Arsenal is out there, and I don't particularly feel that the 90+% people inside of the comments on YouTube who commented on the goods and Cass battle on a URL page that's now over 1 million views, I don't believe that they were biased. I believe that they looked at the situation and commented a lot of times on the situation. They looked at it and they said, yo, before, I seen a lot of comments like this. Yo, before I saw the battle, I was under the impression that Cassidy lost because of what was being promoted, what was being said. But upon watching the video, Goods was utterly trash. And this is a lot of people, bro. A lot of people. So I'm thinking like I was being harsh or being like a hater. Now, I didn't even think that, but I'm saying to people, yo, he was trash. Meaning like I've written raps before and I've thrown the paper in the garbage. Like trash that shit. Like I literally believe he had like trash. Like, and I've discussed him a bit yesterday. His best bars to me on there, if I could say that, he had a couple lines in there. He did have a couple lines. He had a couple of moments that were funny. But most of the stuff was like not real kind of stuff. So for me, and what I mean by what do you mean textiles, Brooklyn Tex? What do you mean when you say his stuff was not real? His lyric, his context were not real. What I'm saying is that his content rather, didn't have that feel as like, yo, he really getting that cash. He's talking some shit. You feel me? Like for example, and I don't want to like try to, and Austin is probably never gonna watch this. Maybe he will, but at the end of the day, and if he does use it, he uses it. But and Cass probably see this video too, and if he, whatever, man. At the end of the day, right? Basically, what I'm saying is this: why didn't Goods use certain topics, certain subjects in ways that they were really relatable? Like, say, for example, the car crash with Cassidy or going to jail, right? Like, you could have said, you kept it tall or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to beat you so quick. Some shit. I don't know. Something, but real. Like, let me see. Let me try something. Let me see something. Oh, I'm not even looking at the comments, y'all. What's good, y'all? Damn straight. Cats paying money to be disrespected by other battle rappers, so boom, for this we pay for. JC, what's good? Or just showing y'all the moon real quick and over the precinct. The sun and the moon be out like every day, like for the last few weeks, man. Like the last few weeks. You know what I mean? That's been the situation. I ain't gonna say weeks, few days maybe, like days. But I forgot what I was saying, man. Mob 252, you already. Peace, bro. And I'm white like a motherfucker. Oh, Yeah, you know. Yeah, my boy white as shit, right? Pillman. Word. But nah, it ain't about that. That's another psyop. It's deeper than that. You feel me? You feel me? And that's why, we could get into the Michael Jackson shit and all that, you know. But what he was talking about towards the end of his life, it's levels. It's levels. It's levels. You could be who said it? Man, I ain't even gonna get into it. Shout out to A Tribe Called Quest, man. You feel me? Just do that. Yeah, man. So yeah, back to this not enough stuff, man. Because that was the topic. That was the topic, you know. These guys just didn't, and there's no knock on the guys, because what is the solution, right? I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh yeah, y'all, we are weak, y'all. So, like, what's the knock? What's the knock? I mean, well, not what's not. What's the solution to becoming enough? Feel me? The solution to becoming enough is putting in that work. That's the solution. Okay, that's the solution. Like I mentioned the other day, you got publishing, right? And yo, no funny shit. Only person I see making moves, power moves like what I'm talking about is Cassidy, right? And if you don't have publishing, get it, right? Because you're an artist, right? So forget waiting for a battle rap check or working a menial job all the time your whole life, right? Do that, and while you're doing that, build your brand and your resume through your music or through other mediums. But I say music because you're already in that lane of creating content, right? Like I just heard a song from Rick Ross with Swiss Beats, and produced by oh shit, produced by Just Blaze, right? Called Big Time. Fire, fire. Nobody talking about that song. Reason being, Rick Ross is they trying to paint Rick Ross as being old. They're trying to paint Rick Ross as being old, right? We got Meek Mill out there, right? And then there's the whole narrative of, oh, who want to listen to them old niggas? Oh, who want to listen to them old niggas? Oh, who wants to listen to them old niggas? Even Dirk Nowitzki in basketball, he wasn't ready to retire, bro. He never told these dudes he was retiring. They basically retired him. You feel me? Like they want to get the old heads out of here. Vince Carter said, yo, I'm coming back and play another season. You gotta just chill and do your thing. You feel me? Do your thing. Nobody, yo, listen. Like the dude said on that record, can't nobody tell him nothing, right? Lil Nas X. Man, listen, you gotta have, which mentality you gonna have? You gonna have the 360 deal mentality, or the it can't nobody tell me nothing mentality? And if you have to tell, you can't nobody tell me nothing mentality, like my man right here, the spiked helmet, feel me? You gon' you got to deal with whatever come, like Cass said, right? But that's when it comes with you putting the ball in your court and in your own hand. I talked about the cash flow quadrant the other day. Robert Kiyosaki, right? You got 4 sides to the quadrant, or 4 sections to the quadrant, right? You could Google that and you'll see the ESBI. E and the S is on the left side, right? And the B and the I on the right side. The E and the S represent the employment, and self-employment. The B and the I represent business and investor. So most of us in the hood, we start out on the left side of the quadrant and never make it over to the right side. Like, you get me? We never be on the right side. We always having to work on the left side, and on the left side is where you invest 95% of your time and get 5% of the return, 5% of the income, where 95% of the income is going to those who spend 5% of their time being a business owner and being an investor. Okay? So taking it back to the music thing and creating more than enough and having the abundance, it's like putting in your work, putting in your music, registering your songs, going out and performing them. So you in battle rap, before you go and splurge your bag on some puss or some habits that's going to be taking away your bread. As we walk past my old elementary school, right? I literally went to elementary school right here. The school been around since 1962. I definitely wasn't here in 1962, but this is where I went to elementary school. 305, Dr. Peter Ray. Word. I don't even know what Dr. Peter Ray was. You know, I used to try to look him up. I think he might have been an educator or something like that. You know, when I was a kid, I was like, yo, who's Dr. Peter Ray? But I think he was a man from the Americas, copper colored, and an educator. But I'm not completely sure, so don't quote me on that. Right? But back to being enough, right? And then here, they never told us about the quadrant. They asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Right? And you like, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a policeman. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be an astronaut. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a basketball player. Right? All of these are jobs. Right? All of them work for somebody else, right? Which is not a problem. But at the same time, why not know of and think of bigger and better aspirations, so to speak? Like saying to those students that, yo, why, hold on, why not think of owning an airline? Like you say you want to be a pilot, why not own an airline? Brooklyn, it's at Kingston and St. Mark's, close. Ooh, good shot, beloved. Good shot. Oh, what's going on? This is 305 Park. This is on Madison and Tompkins. Uh-oh. Yo. He just fired. Hold on. This is crazy. He might be one of them guys. Oh, he missed that one. But nah, he just hoisted it up there. The first one he made it like that. And then another one he made, like, it just was crazy. Like, that was wild. Nah, but they can play, though. They can play. This park has always been notorious for, man, listen, man. You want to find talent, you got to come to the hood, man. Like, I literally grew up here. I was playing basketball in this park, you know, the day my mom's passed. You know what I mean? When I was a kid. Feel me? Just had left being in school here. Yeah, not St. Mark's though, Wallace, Lord. It's definitely Marcus, Marcy and Madison, Marcy and Monroe. Yeah, man. PS 305 or 305. This is where they had the tournament. The first tournament I played in as a kid, like preteen. You know what I mean? I remember having no points, 0 points in preteen. Like, not enough. Couldn't score. I was weak. And my mom passed away right in the midst of that. And I remember having a horrible game. And the coach was like, yo, you good? And I was like, oh, my mom just died. Feel me? And she was mad weak. Like, so definitely got mad memories about being in there playing wild baseball in here, racing, like being like, yo, a nigga was a crazy athlete. Like, I was definitely a animal. I wonder if they got like the stats from all the field days and shit in there. Like, if they do, like, you know, my name, I'm all over that shit. And Biggie Smalls went to that school too. No, like, real talk. That's the same elementary school that Biggie Smalls went to, Notorious B.I.G. Definitely went to PS 305. All right, you can watch I think it's a BET documentary, and I believe that they reveal that in there. You know. So, and that brings me back again to the publishing. Like Biggie said, what Biggie said about publishing? I forgot. But basically, that's my thing, man. If you're an artist, man, do your damn thing, bro, and that can help you get to a bag because now that starts to make money on its own. You get your music on outlets. My bad, bro. Yeah, you get your music on these outlets, get it out. And like I said, Cass is the one I see working the most. He project around the time he battled Guts. Didn't even promote it. But I got wind of it. I'm on title and I'm like, oh shit, Cassidy shit. Oh, he got songs. He got the song and make it look easy with my son Graf. You know what I mean? Like I could probably play that for you right now. You want me to try to play that for you? I can't. Uh, and then he drops another project on 7/7, his birthday. That's phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. Then you got every day since his birthday, a song. He got I Got Him Mad. He dropped Etch a Sketch. He dropped Nigga Scared. So I'm just saying, man, he's working and putting these songs out and doing what? Working, bro. Producing content. You know what I mean? Investing in himself, investing in his business, also being his own best worker. So if you are your worker right now, you working for others, work harder for yourself than you work for others. And you're gonna see massive results. Word. So with that said, man, we out here, man. Let me see what's up. Let me play some music, man. Give me a second, man. Let me see what's Gucci.
This is the street.
Let me know.
This right here is the bottom. What's up? My name Graf, y'all. What's up? My name Cassidy. What's up? Let it bang. What's up? Be killed and destroyed. Get 'em. Bang.
Son, do you already know? Bang, slow bang. I make it look so easy. Son, do you already know? Bang, slow bang. I make it look so easy. Son, do you already know? Bang, slow bang. I make it look so easy. Son, do you already know? I keep my shit so
Listen, rapper boy, I ain't throwing a memo. You know my MO. Watch what you say. Don't get shot over your demo. I'm in a drop, hopping over the window with rims so big that if I hit a pothole, I hop over your limo. You too bougie. My laces drop over my Timbos, black hand piece with ice rocks over the symbol. That's why I slide cock over your bimbo. I need protection, security. Now that nigga need protection. His rap suck. He carry by beat selection. His pants too tight. He finna get a yeast infection. He dance too hype. He jumping around, humping around, grinding on stage. My gunna have him humping the ground. What? Duck with a pound, fuck, chump. I'm too raw. What the fuck I need a conscience for? I put my hand inside your jaw, grab your spinal cord and shove it behind the floor. When it's time for war, I bang.
Son, do you already know? Bang, slow bang. I make it look so easy.
What's up?
Son, do you already know? Bang, slow. I make it look so easy. Son, do you already know? Bang, slow. I make it look so easy. Son, do you already know?
The hustler.
I keep my shit so breezy.
I take flicks and sign autographs, cause whoever battle me automatically gets slaughtered, Graf. I cop up, then I deliver the orders, Graf. In the kitchen, dropping that stuff in that hot water, Graf.
Cassidy.
Listen, I could turn a quarter to a half, then make that half turn into a whole thing sorta fast. He got a wife, he support her ass, but I had his father-in-law like, why you fuck my daughter, Cass? I got a fever off the meter like I caught a cab, and I be feeling like my trigger finger caught the crabs. Since it be itching like a motherfucker, my brain like a baggage claim. I be tripping like a motherfucker. I'm the hustler, I be pitching the real fiends, and my gun bang like the drummer on the drill team. I'm still mean, ain't nothing changed, I'm so greasy, I go hard, I make it look so easy.
Son, do you already know, man?
Yeah, man. That Graph and Cass, man. I remember hearing about Cass in Brooklyn back in the mid-90s from Philly. Cats used to come down to CI in the summer. That's what's up. That's what's up. And that's how, like, my story goes. Like, I remember hearing about DMX. My guy Trey used to come down from up top, used to be up there, and was like, yo, they got this dude out there, you know, Earl, right? The Earl is a wild goon. But Earl, you know, spit crazy like he's that guy up there. And then he got on. And then my guy used to be like, see, I told you. You know what I'm saying? And then you seen the impact he made. You know what I'm saying? My time hearing about Cass, I think it was it the battle? Or was it before the battle with Freeway? Cameron, I don't even remember, bro. If he had music out before then, you know, I don't remember. Did Cass have music out before the battle with Freeway? Because there was like, if he did, it was a time where it was like, it was quiet, and then the rumors came out. Everything was back on the back with street news. But like mixtape shit, like Clue shit and shit like that. You know what I mean? I think, yeah, he had to be, I think I don't know, I can't remember, but I know that battle, everybody had it where you can hear it. Everybody had the audio. Everybody had it. That I remember. That impact, that was probably the first impactful moment that I can remember where Cassidy was when I got my bitch C3 key. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, yo, what's going on here, bro? It was radio. Oh, see, the radio battles, that was in Philly. So, you know, if you weren't in Philly, most likely you weren't getting that unless, you know, I guess you were like a battle rap aficionado and, you know, got wind of it and was able to, you know, get access, or, you know, you were just tuned in because, you know, it was so many different outlets, but it was a lot of separation. Like, for example, I'm from Brooklyn, but yet there was a time when I lived in Massachusetts and I turned on the radio out there and I heard a whole bunch of cats that I never heard of ever, like the whole day on the radio, I was like, yo, I didn't hear one dude I ever heard of in my life. So I know stuff can be very regional early on, you know? So to make it to where Cassidy is and where he got to originally, right, with the first, you know, coming up through the battle and through the songs and, you know, the recognition and the success and Ghostwriter and all this stuff, that came about through grind. That's through work, hard work. You feel what I'm saying? You had to battle, especially the route that the way he did it. You know, battling dudes like I remember from my own experience. If I wanted to make it as a rapper back in that day, I would have had to battle my way out because dudes taking me around to the dudes who were doing it. Like I got taken to AZ before, right? This is a whole fact. Niggas took me to AZ because of my skills. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I'm not, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to this real experience. Like I was literally rapped for a dude on the street and he like, nah, I'm taking you to AZ, bro. Like he didn't tell me it was AZ. You feel me? Yo, matter of fact, he did tell me it was AZ, you know? And I didn't believe him, but I was like, I'm gonna see. Let's see. Because if you don't, then you just don't. But if you do, then you do. You know what I mean? And like almost like the good situation, whatever, nothing really materialized from that. You know, definitely heard me and definitely thought I was dope. You know, he had a situation, and I don't really know what happened if he ever put out any artists. But if he did, that's dope. You know, I know he was an artist on his own label, you know, and he did his thing at a time too, independently after you know, his deal had ran out or he had stopped working on the major labels. I'm talking about AZ. Remember, had a huge project that hit on the streets. This is before the viral era. This is before, you know, people had an opportunity to stream their music. Making CDs, the streets had them. You know, guys will open up their bootleg box and you will see AZ stuff, but some cats were crafty enough to like get their own work out and put it on the street, their own music. So again, that's how you become enough, and that's how you keep your name alive and get your name out there. You get your work and you put it out there. AZ definitely nice. You know what I mean? I went to the office, I was tripping like, oh shit, I'm really here. He really brought me here. You know, a dude who didn't think he had the rap skills at all, like at the time. I didn't really think I was that good. I thought my guys were way better. I thought I was all right, but my guys were like amazing. They were way better than me. You know what I mean? In my opinion. But opportunities were falling into my hands. Like I got a chance to perform where DJ Enough was DJing. You know what I'm saying? Zab Judah was hot at the time. He was boxing. This was down in Flatbush at what was the name of that spot? Elks? Not Elks. Elks is right here in the style. One of these, the Ark. And you know what I mean? Zab was in the building. DJ Enough was DJing. And I remember that's the first time I had did a show when I had messed up my bar, and I felt so bad. And the management was like, "Nah, you good. Like people didn't even notice that you stumbled or whatever." You know what I mean? It was like a brain lapse. Like I just like kind of forgot my line towards the end, but it still was smooth, like you said. But for me, it was like, nah, I didn't intend to do that. You know what I mean? But you know, that aspect of stuff is cool when you're doing shows and you're hot. You got the dudes on the street that when they see you, you feel me? They want that smoke. Oh, can you really rap? Can you rap up? Let me hear something. You don't got no ball, the credibility gets shot. And then that's that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen, man. You couldn't, if I was still on my rapping shit right now and I was walking through here and dudes was on their rapping shit like how they used to be, and I turn the corner and see me, a dude that really on his rapping shit, it wouldn't be this right now. It would be us rapping. Yo, you gotta start rapping. Feel me? Unless I just be like, yo, nah, I'm doing something, I'm really rapping. But in most cases, they not. You gotta rap. What's up? You rap? Oh, it's rapping time right now. If you wanted it, feel me? And that's how I got brought into the game, because it's like, oh, you rap? Let me hear something. Oh, nah, I'm good. What you mean, nah? Then how you going, you know? I'm gonna close this out in a little bit. We walking past a nice mural right here where I can close this out, man. We're about to walk past a nice one and let y'all see this one. Word. Y'all doing good? Oh, let's yeah. Numbers is out now too, y'all. That's Cassidy's project. It's on Bandcamp. It's out now. Ball is working. Got the battle with Arsenal coming up on URL. You know, I know a lot of people out there like, yo, how do they know? Are you kidding me? I gotta acknowledge these guys. F no. I don't want to acknowledge these guys for these Phone Joneses and these Textiles and these your mom favorites and these Malt Leezies for bringing out these retro Robs for, you know, letting us know first. These are positive energies. You know what I'm saying? They don't want y'all to know that it's us that brought it out, man. Why? It's cool, but we did though. We let it be known, Cassidy and Arsenal, headlining the card, September 21st, out in Philly. It's gonna be a go. I wanted to bring it up. I mean, you know, when I saw this, I was like, you know, we've been on here almost an hour, so I might as well wrap this up, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging out, pulling up. You know what I mean? Make sure if you haven't already subscribed and hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? Please do. And also like the video if you like the video. Word. Let me see something, man. I'm not seeing my chat. What my chat say? Live chat. Keep grinding. We see you stride, and we see your strides. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. My man ODB, right? I remember I used to see ODB and BK, man. ODB was a real one, man. Like, ODB was so funny, man. Word. We visited by Ibrahim Baif. Shout out to the family, too, man. Word. Please believe it. I'm going to connect with my guy Ibrahim, too. We're going to pull him up. Feel me? Yo, my man Battle Rap Rankings show is on a new channel. It's called I See Everything Battle Rap Rankings. So look for that online. Follow the rankings. That's where you can listen to the battles and say who you think won. That's like the original, like organic, like judging system type vibes. Feel me? Like the app is cool if you like the app. Feel me? But I don't like the app scoring system. I don't particularly think that it works. And then especially with the older battles that came in already stepped on, like everything should have been started from zero when it hit the public. You know what I mean? That's my thoughts on the app. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much, man, ODB was a real one. I remember back in the days, the boy used to be on Atlantic, have his car parked on the sidewalk. His baby moms was living upstairs and she didn't want to come outside one day. You know, he wanted to get her out the house. The man ODB grabbed her, carried her, not grabbed her, but like carried her, lifted her up and walked her down the stairs, like down the staircase. Like, that was so funny to me, like me seeing ODB in person for the first time. In a situation like where I'm listening to him have fun with his baby mama and like just like be in the same element like you know him from being on his music. Then he came and listened to one of my boys spit and gave him some good, like, you know, motivational conversation, man. And that was dope, man. So I appreciated that, man. And I appreciate you for hanging out. You know what I mean? 2019, y'all. It's a dope year for battle rap. Appreciate Cass for like making shit happen on a major level. You know? It's gonna be a good battle, man. I'm gonna enjoy this one, man. That's gonna be too disrespectful. Mofos going at it. This is gonna bring the best out of Arsenal. That's what I like about it. Arsenal could be himself. Like, I don't know what he was doing against Av, but I know if he want to talk his shit, he better talk his shit. Cause I know Cass gonna be talking that shit. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna get nasty. Like, you seen what he was doing with Goods in there. It's gonna be nasty. Fat Shug. Your squad ain't that hood. I seen Charlie play, swear to God, and couldn't. Yo, man, nasty works. So, with that said, we out of here. Air to the Streets HD, Textiles, Brooklyn in the building. Shout out to all the peoples that rock with me. I rock with y'all. Y'all know the names. Y'all know the game. Y'all know the aim. Taking it to the top. It's time to get rich. Time to get rich.